It's a partnership. It's exactly that. It's a collaborative between the community and all of the agencies that bring their services into Thorncliffe.
Unfortunately, with special needs, of course, there's always going to be stigma, there's going to be a label, and again, for many families, what they'll do is they'll isolate themselves rather than reaching out. So what is so great about this actual partnership in Thorncliffe Collaborative is that we can actually get the community to stay in the community, but access those resources.
So we've been running a series of workshops for parents with children with autism.
Well, considering this community is largely made up of newcomers, if they need any kind of language support, then we provide that. If they need childminding, then we make sure that that's provided. So anything that could cause a barrier for them to access that workshop outside of the community, it's without barriers here.
For the kids with autism, the programs are far away from Thorncliffe. They're in downtown or Mississauga or something. You don't want to, how can you go? Either you feed them or you find the transportation, right? You don't have any help. I myself have a child who's a teenager who's autistic. I go to these workshops, I get ideas, what are new technologies, what are new programs that are added, what facilities I can use. And I can go, when I go to this program, I see other parents too. Even at the time I feel lonely, but when I'm around it with these parents, I see they are fighting the same fight as I am. And we are unaware, but we are support for each other. It's tough, but when you realize it, that there's never an end to it, there is a hope, then you keep fighting for it. That's what I have realized through my experience.
We just got diagnosis and she needs so many therapies, so many appointments, so it was so hard to keep up. But when I hear about that, it's in our home school. And it was so easy, so much accessible, and I was happy to see that it's in my community.
For the child to get the support they need, the parent needs to be able to come out and find out what's out there.
So when you've got one parent that all of a sudden feels, okay, you know what? It's not my fault. I understand the diagnosis. I understand what steps I need to take. That branches out because then they speak with other families in need that might be isolated.
Over time, they've learned to speak up. They've learned that they must advocate. So we've learned, even those who previously would not have spoken up or would not have known how to navigate and where to go to speak up. We've seen them become powerful, and to me that's just beautiful.